Alright, a little before 7:30. Didn't eat anything, just had like soda. With, a little bit of juice in there.
So right now we're dealing with two opposing forces. One is understanding now that is now spreading across the country, especially among white people, that we do not need the police. And the other force is the Seattle Police Officers Guild, that will do everything that they can to convince us that they matter, that their jobs matter. But their jobs don't matter. What matters? What matters? Just really quick, I want to say something to white folks. I've been encouraged by seeing so many white folks showing up that I need to say, it's not about just showing up, it's about how you show up. And you must show up understanding that you are racist. Okay? It's not our fault that we were steeped in white supremacy, but it is our responsibility to right now be deep in reflection about the ways that we cause racial harm, whether intentional or not. And oftentimes, the most harm we cause is unintentional. And I'm saying this because our delegation right now is in that meeting. We have 6 delegates. My union is one of the largest % black representatives. However, 4 of our 6 delegates are white. They are making decisions centered on themselves. They're in leadership and they have a choice to make. And I want to say to my president, Ken Price, you have a choice to make right now. Are you going to vote to uphold institutional racism? Or are you going to vote to be the force for change? That's all I want to say. Thank you all so much.
Whose lives matter?
Black lives matter.
We got Mark Anthony up next.
Hey everybody, my name is Mark Anthony. I am a Seattle native right here from the Central District. Lived in Washington my whole life. I am a graduate of the University of Washington with a degree in history. To start off, can I give a round of applause for the word education, because it is that powerful. Education causes fear. I would like to explain something to y'all. If you could please take a moment and raise your fist up in solidarity. I want everybody to raise their fist up because I want to explain to you all exactly what this fist represents. I know a lot of you don't know. Let me break it down like this. Each and every one of us has 5 fingers. Well, most of us do. Most of us have 5 fingers, right? If you try to attack something with just one of those fingers, you're probably not going to do that much damage. You can use 2 fingers, even 3 fingers. Probably not going to do that much damage. But if you ball those 5 fingers into a fist, you can fuck some shit up. That represents the power of the people united. This is what we can do when we come together as one and stand as one. There is nothing that can stop us, especially here in Seattle, where we have the smartest people in the world, and we will prove it, will we not? Now, I would like to really bring this issue home for a lot of us because we've been screaming Black Lives Matter for a long time, but we really need to talk about why. The reason why is because even right now in 2020, by every definition of the word genocide, black people are still being genocided today. So let's take a moment and define the word genocide according to the United Nations Geneva Convention, shall we? Number 1, killing members of the group. Maybe we can check that one off the list, right? Yeah? All right, number 2, causing serious bodily or mental harm to members of the group. Now, we already know about the bodily harm. We see that by the shots we're getting, by people getting attacked and choked. We know that. But have you heard the pain in some of the voices you heard today? You can't tell me that's not mental harm. Number 3, deliberately inflicting on the group conditions of life calculated to bring about its physical destruction, either in whole or in part. Either in whole or in part. Deliberately inflicting on the group conditions of life calculated to bring about its physical destruction. Has anyone here ever heard of a little town called Flint, Michigan? Has anybody heard of the disparity in healthcare for black women, especially during childbirth? Can we check that one off the list? Are we 3 for 3? Number 4, imposing measures intended to prevent birth from within the group. Are we also fighting a battle right now for Planned Parenthood and things like that? Check that one off the list as well, can't we? And last but not least, forcibly transferring children of the group to another group. Now this one can actually be looked at a few different ways. How many children do we have locked up in our criminal system today that are black people or people of color? They are forcibly removed from their group. In addition to that, I see a lot of black children that are adopted by white people, but how often do you see it the reverse way? So that is 5 out of 5. And I just dropped my phone, but I don't need it anymore. 5 out of 5. We have been genocided since we have been brought here, and it still continues today. That is why I'm here, is to share with you guys the information that I have attained, because I know not everybody has access to that. But I want to share some more information with you guys, because it's gotten really personal here in Seattle, I must say. I would like you to raise your hand if this past week you or somebody you know was the victim of a war crime. Look around and see how many hands you have up. Now I want to define exactly what a war crime is a little bit, because some of you may not know. Ever since 1925 in the Geneva Protocol, the use of chemical warfare has been banned in international wars. So my question is, if it is a war crime to use chemical warfare from people on people who are from another part of the world, what makes our government and our police officers here make them think it is okay to use it against their own citizens?
I guess it's referring to tear gas.
Anybody answer that question for me? I would love to. And you know, I would also like to see them be held accountable. Because as we all know, following orders is no excuse. We learned that from the Nazis, did we not? The Nazis were just following orders. And after they committed those orders, they were tried after we invented the rules of genocide and the laws against them. We tried them after. So I want to ask you guys, do you think we should let these cops get off with the war crimes they have committed?
No!
I say, hell no, they should be held accountable, should they not? One more thing I want to say before I get off the mic and pass it on to the next person is that this last weekend really turned into a festival. It really turned into a party because of the national media attention that we get and the narrative that the conservative media put behind us. They started calling us things like CHAZ and autonomous zone. Like we're just declaring ourselves a revolution, doing our own thing out here, kicking in and smoking in the park. We didn't come here to that. We came here to exercise our right to protest. And you know what? It's always be all about American freedoms until somebody else wants to express their freedom. It is my freedom to protest, and they have a problem with that. It is my freedom to take a knee, and they have a problem with that freedom of speech. It is our freedom to marry who we want to marry, and they have a problem with that as well. So I decided, you know what? We need to really make sure we get the point driven across to these guys.
Not sure what he means by the marrying point.
I did not come up here to play. CHAZ sounds
Maybe
like a joke.
someone knows what's up with that.
CHAZ
Post a
sounds
comment.
like a straight up joke. And the members of this group decided we don't want to have that narrative behind us. So we changed the name to CHOP. Capitol Hill Organized Protest. Capitol Hill Organized Protest. CHOP. You guys think that gets the point a little bit more across? Yeah? Well, let me share a little bit more history for you. There is another revolution that was started because people started valuing money over lives, property over people. Has anyone here ever heard of the French Revolution? Does anybody here know what happened to those who did not get on board with the French Revolution? They got what? They got their head chopped off by what? By a guillotine. We're not playing with you, this is serious. And we're gonna keep marching every day, taking over these precincts and these highways until you hear us and make some changes that are permanent and effective in stopping this genocide and doing what's right. And you will be held accountable for the war crimes you have committed.
All right, I'm predicting that Fox News is going to say there's a guillotine here.
All right, next up we got Kareem.
Y'all live in Seattle. Solid. I don't know if y'all see me around, but my name is Kareem. That name translates to generous. So if y'all see me and I already act like that, then I must be doing my part as a general human. I see a bunch of humans and many others if I get the chance to delineate around me. How y'all living tonight, Seattle? Solid.
Seems like
So
a
y'all
good
came
natured
out
person.
here like any other day else for various reasons that we are all conglomerating on in various ways. The gentlemen and many gentlemen and ladies before you have spit out their whole proceedings on how this event is turning out, no matter how you feel in any capacity. Do y'all understand me, Seattle? Solid. Like I said, my name is Kareem. I've been running a hospitality tent personally for the few days that I've been here in progression. I didn't even think my personal self was going to be out here, no matter how I felt internally, because I was looking after a female girlfriend, not girlfriend, complicated situations. But she felt so self-righteous as to put herself on the front line 2 days ago while we was, encountering our opposition of what would that be then? Officers of the law. And that was then. Now we building our essentially city in a new representative way, as we've already developed day by day, are going through a process where honestly, I can't lie to y'all, any and all help could be needed. Any and all help can be needed, will be needed. And I love y'all. So, with that being said, all I really wanted to say is that the progressions you see before you are a progression of many different delegates coming from many different ways. Y'all are already here for it. Help in any which way you can. I, at 23 years of age and living in Tacoma, don't even necessarily need to be here to tell y'all that we all have a ultimately delegated mission to look after our people. With that being said, I must hand off the mic to much worthy opponents as we get through the components of what we need to disown money, things that you feel anything you can own. You live on a mindset of where the fuck you grow home, it is your own. But as we own anything that we do, sometimes bullshit we can and cannot condone. Do what you can. Let's go ahead in this region and make a throw. Much love, y'all. Stay well.
That was a very cool speech.
Next up, we got Steve Lake from SEIU. You want to come up? You still here?
Hi everybody, my name is Steve Lee. I'm a member of Service Employees 95, which I think is going to be voting the right way tonight, I hope. And also a member of Seattle Revolutionary Socialists, which I thank everybody for coming out. This is fantastic. This is just about the best movement that we've seen in this country since the 1960s. It's about the best movement we've seen since the 1960s. We have already, in 3 weeks, accomplished amazing things. We have banned in many cities chokeholds. We've banned chemical weapons. We've gotten cops indicted quicker than ever before. We've done a lot. And we all, everybody here should be happy and proud about that. But that's just the beginning. This system is a fundamentally, thoroughly rooted racist system. This country was founded on two gigantic acts of racial oppression: the genocide of Native American people and the enslavement of African people. And that system is still with us. And the police, who represent that system, represent racism. Fundamentally, they cannot do otherwise. As long as the system exists and they defend it, they are defending a system that is fundamentally racist and also a system that concentrates the wealth at the top. That's why I think it was wrong for the King County Labor Council to put conditions on the Police Officers Guild and say, well, if you say you're not racist, we'll let you stay in. Donald Trump says he's not a racist. You ever hear him say that? He says, I am the least racist person you'll ever run into. It doesn't, words don't matter. What matters is actions. And the Seattle Police Officers Guild has shown itself to be continually racist, and it has to be. If we want to get rid of that system, if we want to really end police brutality, we're going to have to ultimately abolish the police. And that means that we're going to have to get rid of the whole capitalist system and the whole state system that exists. In order to do that, we are going to need a thorough revolution in this country. And we need to begin organizing for that now. While we fight for black lives, while we fight against racism under this system, we also need to organize to overthrow this system. Thank you.
Thanks so much, Steve. All right, so we're coming up. Your comments.
And then one other thing, there's a minivan, a teal minivan parked by Right Kitchen. They're actually directing a black fist over that location right now. They're asking if you can move your van. So if you know that's your van, please try to do that now. All right. So we have, I think we only have time, unfortunately, for one last speaker. So David wants.
Hey everybody, I had a little bit of a speech here, but in reality, I know that we need to get to marching because that's what works and that's what creates change. Who here has been marching with us since, I guess, 2 Sundays ago? I want to give special time and acknowledgement to your, not just time, but your feet, your emotions, and every step you've taken. We all got tear gas together. We all got mace together. It is not without any of your time and everything that anything here stands. So I know that didn't even possibly make sense. But without your efforts, none of this could have been here. I don't think any of us on that Sunday believed that we would be standing or sitting in front of a precinct abandoned by the same people who stood there laughing as they maced us.
Yeah, I definitely did not
Laughing
expect
and smiling
police
as they
station
shot
to be abandoned.
flash grenades at us.
But in hindsight,
But that's where we are, and I want you to
certainly
appreciate
de-escalated
yourselves. It is
everything.
your effort that got us not just one meeting with the mayor, but a regular cadence of meetings with the mayor in which all of your voices are heard. Now, the last meeting, Jenny Durkin announced that she will not defund the SPD and has no intention to defund the SPD. I don't know about you guys, but I know, make it quick. I don't know about you guys, but what we promised her that day is that we would continue marching every day until there's change. So I know that there's a General Assembly that's supposed to happen right now, but I encourage you to get up and march, and we'll meet here back after for that General Assembly. It is the march itself that has gotten us this far, and it is the unity that we've always shown that has continued to get us there. We will continue to march, we will continue to disrupt, and we will continue to allow this city to know that we will not stop until there's change. We're leaving in 10 minutes. We're going to meet on 10th and Pine. We will continue to march. We're going to go to the West Precinct, and we're going to go on the highway and keep disrupting. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. 10th and Pine.
March with us! March with us!
All right, we're gonna get, just because the gentleman's been waiting a very long time, do one last speech, and then we're gonna have someone close it out. Does someone wanna?
No.
I can close it out after.
Oh, what?
Hello, Seattle! What an honor to be standing here with you today. Oh my God. This is amazing. I haven't seen a police officer in 5 or 6 days. What? Black leadership brought you that. Black leadership brought you that. Black Lives Matter! Black Lives Matter! Black Lives Matter! All lives can't matter until... All lives can't matter until... I think I have something to offer. My name is Rob. I'm an American Yellow Vest. I got really upset. Yellow vests are about democracy. My state government, I'm from Utah, really doesn't believe in democracy and shunned people's initiatives. I got so upset, I decided to go to Paris in an effort to embarrass my state government. I had some success. While I was there, I was changed. And the gentleman before me, he's talking about a march. You underestimate the value of those marches, I'm telling you that right now. You need to join that march. Not only because of what it does for the cause, but for what it does to you. Every single march I've been on in France and elsewhere has changed me for the better. You underestimate that. Now, I bring, in an effort to be quick, I want to remind you of one other thing, though. There have been 25, 30 people, Frenchmen, who have lost eyes to the police in France. Literally lost their eyes from projectiles in the types of fights the people of Seattle have been having here, and that I witnessed in Portland before I came up here for 2 weeks. Those police officers in France wear an American flag on their back. This right here. The American empire is taking the eyes of Frenchmen who wish democracy. And they've had enough, and I'm going to keep this short, but I'm bringing you a treat right now from France. Let me tell you, before I get to that, my job is to talk to white people. I am only talking to white people right now. And one other thing is I'm only talking to white people. Okay? There is overwhelming moral reason to support this cause in the streets. Overwhelming moral reason, but there's more. There's a tactical reason to support this movement. And what is that? Where's a white person who can tell me what the tactical reason is to get behind Black Lives Matter today, when the only enemy in the world is a multinational billionaire class? Why does it make sense to get behind black leadership? I want a white person to tell me that right now in America. It's because they have the experience. And that experience got you this space right here, right now.
White people, this is only for white people. You repeat after me. White people, you repeat after me. Build unity against the elites. Follow black leadership in the streets. White people, I'm not hearing you. White people, build unity against the elites. Follow black leadership in the streets. Build unity against the elites. Follow black leadership in the streets. I bring you a treat from my fellow white people across the Atlantic Ocean who have a government, a colonial type government, more like the American government than any other government in the world. They have a presidential republic like we do. They copied the U.S. Constitution in 1789, and they have a message for us today. And I'm going to read it to you. Here we go. Proclamation of the first direct democracy of France, July 14, 2019, on the streets of Paris.
I have to film them.
I've seen them around.
fiver there. That performance was truly amazing. I think the nearby crowd kind of injected the energy in it. So I heard what's going on now is march down to the West Precinct. I'm out of breath. Ran ahead to get that shot. First time running with the gimbal. See how it goes. barber shop is open. So is this business right here, this business. People helping with the traffic on the bikes there. That's a bus driver honking his horn right there. That's a big group. This restaurant right by me is open too. Everything's open. lady with the register to vote. Her sign had just this big old QR code on it. Someone went up and got that. Directing traffic up there. On the other side of the street.
So they know what's up. Every day, we do this at 7 o'clock. Every day? Every day? Every day? Every day? Every day?
At the police station.
rather stand in the crowd and talk to people individually.